from it. And they're all good gifts that it gives us. The idol is not the phone or technology. The idol is what our hearts ask the phone to become. I'm not trying to make it awkward silence, but I want you to think about that. It's not all of these things that we look at that we have to run from and be scared of. I'm not trying to say like we have to turn the other way. I'm saying you do when it's evil, when there's evil. But what really evil is, it's the twisting of these things. And it's what it does to our heart. When we're trying to look for God in our phone. Someone of the past, I believe it was Mother Teresa, talked about a person going to a brothel. And a person going to a brothel, what they're really looking for is a church. There's a twist. There's a good gift in technology. There's a good gift with our phone. But man, do we twist it. We twist it to benefit us. We twist it to look for God, to seek God. Somebody got a notification. Imagine Augustine asking, and if I say his name two different ways, actually, I found out, a professor told me a long time ago, he grew up, and I can't remember which order, he grew up in a poor community and then went to more of a rich community. And his name was actually pronounced in a couple of different ways because of where he grew up and where he went. So you can say Augustine or Augustine, and I will mess those up, just so you know. But imagine Augustine asking, what are you seeking when you pick up your phone? Have you ever stopped to ask that question? I'm not looking at the phone to being evil. I'm saying, what are you seeking when you pick up the phone? What are you seeking when you bring this out? Do you realize how quick we turn our attention to it? I don't know if you're like me at all. I love games, and I will play games. I love social media. I really do. I think it's fun to connect with people, and being a youth pastor for so long, that was the only way I could really connect with a lot of kids is because they were on it at the time. I think that has altered and changed more than you realize. But there's something happening in our heart when we pick this up. What's going on? Have we ever just stopped and paused? Instead of immediate gratification, have we just thought, what am I seeking? What am I seeking? Last week, I thought Pastor Evan and Tom did a beautiful job talking about the Sermon on the Mount. And there's a highlight I would love to bring back just a little bit to sit on today with the Beatitudes. And you might be thinking, how does technology relate to the Beatitudes? I'm with you. It is a little bit of a jump, but I'm hoping to land that for us today a little bit. But I would love to talk to you a little bit about the Beatitudes. Because there's something there that I think we're missing when it comes to technology. Not with technology, it's our hearts. It's our hearts. So I'd love to start with an image before we talk about the Beatitudes. It might be helpful to maybe see it in an image, or a little bit more of an image way, before we jump right into the Beatitudes. We have a good desire, and that desire could be we want connection. That's a good desire to have. I want to feel connected. I want connection. The gift in that, there is a gift that helps bring connection, can be technology. I love technology. Technology is good for us. So that connection, we might be saying, hey, can I use my phone to feel connected, to send a text of encouragement, to do whatever we need to feel that connection. There's something that we can benefit from that technology. The twist or the twisted love, I need this to feel whole. I need that connection to feel whole. To more than it really is intending or can be. You can say it this way, this is idolatry. Not because technology changed, because love changed. Not the technology, it's the love. And even me, it's hard for me to say anything different than I love technology. I'm with you. Just recently, I took a break for a couple of months from 2 apps that I spend a lot of time on, and I didn't even realize I was doing it until I stopped. And it's Instagram and TikTok. Those 2, man, they'll get you. Because you can get on Reels or you can get on videos, and the algorithms, they feel like it reads you. And it's like funny video after funny video, and all of a sudden sad. And then you buy something. That's the algorithm. That's what they want you to do. It's funny, oh, sad. And then, oh, there's man, that tool would be perfect. It's a purposeful way of building this mode to say, I have to purchase something. And what I realized with TikTok for me is any moment that I would be by myself, just being honest, any moment by myself, if I was bored, I'd pull that out, get on TikTok, and next thing I would know, it would be an hour. It'd be an hour. And I'm like, what am I doing? It is so addictive in a way of like, for me, it definitely will bring the videos. And I'm telling you, I can watch pastors preaching. I can watch good things. I'm not just saying I'm getting on there to say, here's all the stuff. I could pinpoint what I want to watch. But the question I kept asking myself in that is, what am I really receiving? What am I really getting from that? And I don't think our brains were ever intended to handle that type of information. I just don't. I think we get overloaded. And then when we get bored, we're like, well, I might as well find something that's stimulating, entertaining. And it's so quickly, time can just go by. And so I gave those up for just a couple months to see how I was doing. And what I felt is just my brain's been a little more clear. I've been okay with being bored. I've been okay when I'm not entertained. So let's get to the Beatitudes. Matthew chapter 5. This is Jesus sitting on the mount among the crowd. He asked his